What is up and welcome back, and today we're here again with a very elite detail that is going to help you out a whole lot. Now this technique can be a little bit more advanced, but anybody can get it down with some practice. We are going to be covering the drop step technique. Now the drop step, you do hear about it a whole lot when you're watching the NBA games, especially when they are talking about post players, right? And they use that drop step to get some space and score underneath the basket, or maybe even further along the middle area, right, the mid-range. But I don't see in a lot of videos or explanations online, or maybe even when you are watching the game, a lot of analysts don't really bring up the drop step when you're actually attacking towards the basket. And this little detail can actually improve a lot of your crossovers, especially if you have that 1-2 combinations in your bag. This can really help you out to be a little bit more dynamic. And the whole idea behind the drop step, I will explain it if you haven't known about it. But a lot of players, when they do certain movements, they're more fluid, right? When they're trying to attack, they are stepping kind of fluid. Kind of that type of movement kind of feels like a wave. If you're a defender, they are going like that, right? But if you add the drop step to some of your combos, you are going to get this aggressive type feeling, because you are dropping your center of gravity. You're not stepping, you're dropping that center of gravity with your foot. So it kind of looks like that. You're right here, that defender's maybe standing tall, right? Thinking you're going to shoot, or he might be standing kind of flat-footed like this, or on the front of his feet. Then all of a sudden, you look like that. You see that? So what does that mimic? That mimics when a player is really explosive, they can just drive towards the basket. I know a lot of players out there, maybe you're one of those players, you're very explosive, you got a quick first step, you just blow by defenders, right? That first step, so it looks very dynamic, and that defender has to really move with you, or else you're going to be gone. Now this right here kind of mimics that, because you're going from standing still, or maybe medium high, then you're just going like that. You're just dropping your center of gravity. So it looks kind of violent, it looks kind of aggressive, and then you're going to pull it back or do a secondary move. And the example I'm going to show you is going to be the around the back to the snatch back, but with that drop step with the around the back. So let's take a look at that. You see that? One more time. I'm gonna do it slow, then I'm gonna go a lot faster, right? You're right here, see, I'm dropping. Right here, I'm dropping. I'm not stepping, big difference. Just dropping, catching the ball, going the opposite way. A little bit more with some game speed. You're right here, like that. So that drop, right? It's going to make it look, especially if you're leaning forward, if you're good at leaning forward, like that. You see that? That defender, you might get on the bite to go this way. Then you're cutting back this way, creating more space, and you have that shot. So a few details about that movement. One's going to be, I'm going to set the ball down, that when you are dropping your center of gravity, you don't want to just go straight down, because you're not going anywhere, right? Just going like this, you're staying in the same area. You can kind of move a little forward, you see? Right here on this line, kind of moving a little forward, like that. The more athletic, the more strength you have in your legs, you can really sell it. You can go really deep, where it looks like you're about to take that full step. Right now I am recovering from a hamstring injury, so I can't really extend all the way, because then I'll feel it. But you get the concept, right? You drop your center of gravity. Depending how much strength you have in your leg, you can sell it a whole lot, sell it a little bit, right? But you're not just staying in one spot, having that aggressive movement. And if you're gonna have that flexibility, you can lean a little forward, right? So it looks like you're going, then you're really gonna be selling that movement. That defender moves to the side or just hops a little bit. You just need a little bit of movement, right? Where the momentum is going one way, and then whatever move you like. In this case, did the snatch back, creating some space, right? 2 steps to the side. If he does really bite for it, then you can go towards the basket. Right, if you're athletic, you have right there a layup, or if the lane is clear. So you see, very dynamic move with the drop step technique, really going to help you out in your basketball game if you can add it to all your moves, all your counters, right? You're not just gonna be moving fluidly or smooth. Now you're gonna have this kind of twitch factor. You're going to have this aggressive, kind of violent type movement. And that's gonna be really insane, right? You're gonna have some very nice moves. You're able to incorporate it. So that's gonna be today's video. Hopefully you got something very good out of it. I know this move is a little bit more advanced for the advanced players out there. But if you practice, right, you're not that advanced, just practice kind of doing this, right? Just let your body kind of fall down. Kind of feels like you're falling. Then catch yourself. Once you get that down, right, then try and incorporate dribbling the ball. That's gonna be, like I said, very skilled, very lethal, going to help you out. And before I do sign off, I do want to say that I do appreciate everybody who stops by the channel. I really try to bring very good quality information, concepts, or ideas that I don't see anywhere else. So if you really are getting something out of it, please sub and like. I am a smaller channel, and every little bit goes a long way. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace and much love, everybody.